Welcome to Insightful World, where we dive deep into the most pressing global issues and political developments. In today's video, we're exploring the highly anticipated 2024 U.S. presidential election, a pivotal moment that could reshape the future of American politics. With only a few weeks until Election Day, the race between the major candidates is closer than ever. From intense debates to the evolving role of social media in campaigns, this election is unlike any other. Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and share this video with your friends and family on social media. Let's get into it! The state of the 2024 race. As we approach November, the political landscape in the U.S. has become increasingly divided. The polarization is evident in every corner of the country, from urban centers to rural areas. People are more vocal about their political beliefs, and the divide seems to be growing wider with each passing day. This election is not just a contest between two candidates. It's a battle over the direction of the country's future. The debates have been intense, with each candidate presenting starkly different visions for America. The rallies are filled with passionate supporters, and the lines at polling stations are expected to be long as voters turn out in record numbers. With rising tensions on issues like the economy, immigration, and healthcare, the stakes couldn't be higher. The economy is a major concern for many voters, with debates over job creation, wage growth, and economic inequality. Immigration remains a hot-button issue, with protests and counter-protests highlighting the deep divisions. Healthcare, too, is a critical topic, with discussions about access, affordability, and the future of healthcare policy. On the one hand, Democratic candidate is focusing on policies that expand social safety nets, address climate change, and protect reproductive rights. Their platform includes ambitious plans to tackle climate change through green energy initiatives and reduce carbon emissions. They are also advocating for expanded access to healthcare and stronger protections for reproductive rights, aiming to build a more inclusive and equitable society. Their campaign is also heavily focused on unifying the nation, which is more divided than ever. They are calling for an end to the divisive rhetoric and a return to civil discourse. Their message of unity is resonating with many voters who are tired of the constant conflict and are looking for a leader who can bring people together. On the other hand, Republican candidate is advocating for stricter immigration policies, tax cuts, and an America First approach to foreign policy. They argue that stricter immigration policies are necessary to protect American jobs and security. Their tax cut proposals aim to stimulate economic growth and benefit businesses and individuals. The America First approach to foreign policy emphasizes national sovereignty and prioritizes American interests in international relations. Both candidates have loyal followings, but the undecided voters are expected to play a key role in determining the outcome. These voters are being courted by both campaigns with targeted messages and outreach efforts. The discussions in cafes, community centers, and online forums reflect the uncertainty and the high stakes of this election. Campaign volunteers are working tirelessly to sway these undecided voters, knowing that their support could be the deciding factor in this closely contested race. The battleground states, the decisive factor. These states, often referred to as swing states, hold the power to tip the scales in favor of one candidate or the other. Their unpredictable nature makes them the focal point of every election cycle. As in every presidential election, battleground states will play a critical role in deciding the next president. These states are characterized by their history of fluctuating between Democratic and Republican candidates, making them highly competitive and crucial for any campaign strategy. States like Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Arizona are drawing major attention from both parties, with each candidate spending significant resources to sway voters. Campaigns are investing heavily in advertising, grassroots organizing, and frequent visits by the candidates themselves to make a lasting impression on the electorate. According to recent polls, the race in these states is neck and neck, which could lead to a nail-biting finish on election night. The tight margins in these battlegrounds mean that every vote counts, and the outcome could hinge on just a few thousand ballots. Political analysts are closely watching the influence of early voting and mail-in ballots, which surged during the COVID-19 pandemic and have remained popular. The convenience and safety of these voting methods have led to a significant increase in voter participation, potentially altering traditional voting patterns. Early voting data shows a strong turnout among younger voters, many of whom are concerned with issues such as climate change and student debt relief. This demographic is increasingly vocal and active, using social media and other platforms to mobilize and advocate for their causes. In contrast, older voters tend to focus more on economic stability and national security. Their priorities often include preserving Social Security, ensuring a robust healthcare system, and maintaining a strong national defense. These differing concerns highlight the generational divide in voter priorities and the diverse landscape of American politics. The diverse concerns of voters across different age groups, regions, and backgrounds underscore the complexity of the electoral process. Campaigns must navigate this intricate web of interest to build a coalition broad enough to secure victory. The battleground states, with their unique blend of demographics and issues, epitomize this challenge and opportunity. As election night approaches, all eyes will be on these pivotal states. The results from Pennsylvania, Michigan, Arizona, and other battlegrounds will be closely monitored, as they could very well determine the next leader of the United States. The decisive factor lies in the hands of the voters in these key states, making their voices more critical than ever. The role of social media in the 2024 election. In 2024, social media is more influential than ever in shaping political narratives. Platforms like X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok, are flooded with political content, memes, and campaign ads. Both candidates have used social media to rally supporters, but they've also faced challenges with misinformation and disinformation spreading across these platforms. Campaigns are now utilizing AI-driven technologies to tailor messages directly to specific voter demographics, making the digital battle for voters' attention more intense than in previous elections. Social media giants have also come under scrutiny for their role in the spread of false information, which continues to be a significant issue during the election season. The impact of young voters. One of the most fascinating developments in this election cycle is the growing influence of Gen Z voters. Many political pundits believe that the youth vote could be the deciding factor in this election. This generation is more politically engaged than ever before, using platforms like TikTok and Instagram to amplify their voices. Key issues driving young voters include climate change, social justice, student loan debt, and healthcare reform. Gen Z's support has heavily leaned toward more progressive policies, and candidates are doing everything they can to capture their votes, including appearances on popular podcasts and social media collaborations with influencers. Analyzing the pulse polling data, campaign strategies, and voter sentiment. As the election draws nearer, the latest polling data provides a snapshot of where the candidates stand. National polls show a neck-and-neck race, with both candidates capturing around 45% of likely voters. However, the real story lies in the battleground states, where margins are razor-thin and every vote counts. Campaign strategies are evolving rapidly in response to this data. The incumbent is focusing heavily on economic recovery plans and promises of stability, while the challenger is emphasizing healthcare reform and social justice initiatives. Both campaigns are targeting undecided voters through a mix of traditional media and digital outreach, employing data analytics to tailor their messages to specific demographics. Voter sentiment analysis reveals a deeply divided electorate. Economic concerns remain at the forefront, with many voters expressing anxiety over job security and healthcare costs. Social issues, including racial justice and climate change, also play a significant role in shaping voter preferences. Interestingly, there's a growing trend of voters prioritizing character and integrity over specific policy positions, indicating a desire for trustworthy leadership. The influence of grassroots movements cannot be overlooked. Community organizers are mobilizing voters through local events, phone banks, and social media campaigns, aiming to boost turnout among historically underrepresented groups. The youth vote, in particular, is being courted aggressively, with both campaigns highlighting issues that resonate with younger voters, such as student debt relief and climate action. As we move into the final days of the campaign, the stakes could not be higher. Every speech, debate, and policy proposal will be scrutinized by an electorate eager for clarity and direction. The candidates are leaving no stone unturned in their quest to secure every possible vote. Stay tuned for ongoing updates and in-depth analysis as we continue to follow this historic election. Your informed participation is more crucial than ever. Thank you for watching Insightful World. If you found this analysis helpful, please subscribe, like, and share this video. Let's stay informed and make a difference together. Until next time, stay engaged and keep making your voice heard. Watch our latest video, which I will pin the I button and description of this channel. Go and check out. You will enjoy this. In summary, the 2024 U.S. presidential election is shaping up to be a defining moment in American politics. Polling data shows a tight race, campaign strategies are rapidly evolving, and voter sentiment is deeply divided. Economic concerns, healthcare, social justice, and climate change are key issues. Character and integrity are becoming increasingly important to voters. Grassroots movements and the youth vote are playing significant roles. Stay informed, participate in the election, and make your voice heard. Thanks for watching.